Welcome back, Portal Masters. SCL Matt here with another live SCL unboxing. Today we have two boxes. Something we haven't had in a while. I feel like we've had a lot of one box openings lately, but today we're back with two boxes. So we'll see what happens there. Pancakes, welcome to the stream. Glad to see you here. With two boxes to go, though, I think I'm not going to waste too much time getting started. Portal Master Games, welcome. So we have at the top of the first box here, a couple of portals. So this is our wireless SSA portal. Unfortunately, I just checked this one before I went live, and it does not have the USB along with it. So, I suppose there's a small chance it's in the bottom of the box, but I doubt it. So, yeah, another useless wireless portal. Unless someone knows where I can get USBs that work for these. Then we also have a Swap Force portal for Nintendo PlayStation. Skadooshed, welcome. Metroid Dread is tough to beat. Doesn't surprise me at all. Doesn't surprise me at all. What's Skylanders, Martin? Welcome. Then continuing into our first box here. Have the figures. So we have our Swarm. There's Dragon's Peak. Fright Rider. Dino Ring. Series 3 Ninja Stealth Elf. And let's make this lot official right off the bat there and give you T-Rex himself. It's not a lot. Let's get a T-Rex. Couple of magic items here. We have a Dragonfire Cannon and the Healing Elixir. Some more plastic in here. That out of the way. There's a Series 1 Sprocket. Fright Leg, yes. Fright Leg was good. I appreciate Fright Leg. There's a Series 1 Bumble Blast. Series 1 Spyro. Those don't match. Two Swapper halves. Hopefully find the rest of them later. There is Ghost Swords. There's Sunburn. Wings are a little bit bent and awkward. Kind of trying to fly at an angle there, I guess. But still intact. Earthen Avenger, welcome. Martin, yes, I got your stacker information. We should be good. 30 for 30 is hard. I understand. I still have to get my video up for today. But made it 7 days so far. Made it a full week. Going for 2. All right, there is Series 1 Double Trouble. Yeah, Nicario, I mean, that's it. That's the job. Open up same Skylanders day in and day out. You never know what you might find. There's Fiery Forge. and Series 1 Lightning Rod. I mean, even if they're under $5, like, somebody's going to want them. I'll use them for the shop. It's all good. I think more likely you are here to see if I get a Skylander over $5. Survivor Cast. I'm doing drawings of Sky Tour's favorite Skylanders. Go for Thornhorn. I've always kind of said, like, I think I like the pose of Thornhorn better, but then we've talked about how Series 1 actually has a better paint job. But yeah, go for Thornhorn. Why not? Obsession, are you sure you didn't see my video yesterday? I think you commented on it. I think you did. I don't know. Warnosity, I restock the store once a week. It's typically on Saturdays, unless I have a weird week, but this week it should be on Saturday. So, yeah. Saturdays, unless I tell you otherwise. All right. There is Crusher, who has mysteriously become hard to find in the shop. He's out of stock right now, I believe. There's a Series 1 Whirlwind. A Series 1 Warnado. All his limbs intact. And there is Bouncer. There's our Series 1 Wham Shell. There's Voodooed. Thought you made that video just for you. I mean, I did. You were definitely the one that inspired that video. But yeah, why shouldn't it count for my 30 for 30, my daily video? Got to get through this somehow. Gonna run out of ideas otherwise. Light core jet vac. There we go. Series 1 Pop Fizz. Series 2 Chop Chop. Got Washbuckler. And Ghost Roaster. Always happy to see him. And hey, like I said, we're out of stock of Crusher, so there's a second one. Series 1 Stealth Elf. Series 1 damaged Series 1 Flame Slinger. Missing his part of his hair there. Fell off. There's Thumpback. And Boomer. And Series 1 Terrafin. This first box is definitely going to be the smaller of the two. So we're about halfway through the first box already, but there's a legendary Igniter. Obsession, I love seeing this too. I love that the chat can just come in and chat with each other. Doesn't matter if I'm here or not. I just open the chat room. There is a Series 1 Gil Grunt. Series 3 Knockout Terrafin. And a Series 1 Zap. There's the Dark Light Crypt. Nope, that still doesn't match. Got a Light Core Shroom Boom, as well as Series 1 Shroom Boom. How about the Empire of Ice? Series 1 Cinder. Series 1 Drobot. Sky Iron Shield. Series 2 Zap. Series 1 Trigger Happy. There's the Anvil Rain. And can complete Magna Charge. Always glad to see those swappers. There's Series 1 Prison Break. Sparks, little buddy. Series 1 Eruptor. Magnet Charge is kind of rare. I mean, a little bit hard to find, but I see him plenty. There's Pirate Seas. And a Series 1 Stump Smash. Got a Series 1 Zook. Series 1 Igniter. There's a Light Core Smolder Dash. Series 1 Hot Dog. There's Legendary Slam Bam. Along with Legendary Trigger Happy. That's 3 legendaries already. Speaking of Magna Charge, we also have Nitro Magna Charge. And a Series 1 Sonic Boom. Also have wings bent a little bit, but still intact. And there is your Blast Zone. Got a Scorpion Striker Catapult. Series 1 Slam Bam. There's a Free Ranger. Series 1 Wrecking Ball. Series 1 Chop Chop. There's the Time Twister. Series 1 Drill Sergeant. Series 1 Bash. Not surprisingly damaged. Series 1 Hex, missing both arms. And to finish off this box, none other than my boy Camo. So, this box if you, I mean, it was okay, but this is more of a value lot. Mostly SSA and Giants, pretty standard stuff. A few legendaries. I mean, the most expensive one was probably Series 1 Wham Shell. So, I mean, nothing super special. But it'll be good for the shop. Definitely good for the shop. What's your favorite magic item that's not a level pack? Stuff like healing elixir, sky diamond. So I mean, I don't use the magic items a lot, but the ones I like the most are ones that are just going to automatically fight for me. So I think that'll be like like Rocket Ram or Sparks or Ghost Swords. I think those all kind of do auto damage for you. Like that's my kind of magic item. Ones that get you more money, don't care about them. The healing elixir, I mean, if you're trying to do something without dying, it might come in handy, but in the long run, doesn't do a lot of healing. Like not to the point where I feel it's going to make a difference on like nightmare mode or something. So yeah, I prefer ones that are going to help me defeat the bad guys. Pancakes, camo down the watermelon path. Pretty sure. Obsession. If I had a choice between Snowbright or Snowderdash, that one's tough. Those are both really good. I'd probably go with, if forced to make a decision, I'd probably go Snowbright first. But I'd be very happy getting either of those. So that was the smaller of the two boxes. Now we move on to the bigger box. And I'm sure the reason you're all here. But actually, I need to move things over on the table because they're already taking up half the table. Excuse me for a moment. All right. Aristex tried Tidepool and Blastron for the first time. Yeah, good figures. Kobe, yes, we did get a Tree Rex in the last box. Just one, but we got him. Don't worry, it was official. All right. Here we go. Box number 2. Well, that's not how you want to start a box. The top half of Ember. We've seen this one before. So it broke off right at the torso, which is a shame because these are some of the straightest swords that I have ever seen for Ember. And the figure just snapped in half. But seriously, those swords are great. But yeah, we'll see if I have the bottom half to go along with it or not. All right. In the meantime, here is a Thunderbolt. And speaking of Blastertron, we do have Blastertron here. So there will be some Imaginators intact and some apparently broken. Here we have another Crusher, which is great because, like I said, out of stock. There's Ninjini. And a Series 1 Double Trouble. Here's Series 3 Megaram Spyro. There's Legendary Bouncer. Bouncing all over the place here. We got Hot Streak. And a Fire Reactor Creation Crystal. So we at least have Starter Pack Creation Crystals. See if we can find some more in here somewhere. But we have Nightfall. Beautiful, beautiful Nightfall. Bunch of swapper halves. There's Fiesta. Nakari, you can certainly try to buy Blastertron. I have a feeling you're not the only one that's going to be hunting for that figure, though. So, good luck. There's Ghost Roaster. And a Lava Lance Eruptor. There's Series 1 Trigger Happy. And Flare Wolf. Looking good there. His tail's intact today. All the flames where they should be. There's Chopscotch. And a Series 2 Blizzard Chill. There's Legendary Jawbreaker. And Dive Clops. There's Ambush. Getting a good amount of Imaginators in here. And all right, here's something I haven't seen in a while. How about Amiibo? Who likes Amiibo? Was this Ryu? I'm not sure how to pronounce that one, but I recognize the character. So yeah. First Amiibo we've had in quite some time. So there you go. We'll set him off to the side somewhere. Some Amiibo love there. Awesome. There is Zulu. Series 2 Wrecking Ball. Oh. Damaged. So Series 2 Zap. One of his horns has gotten knocked off a little bit. Just the tip broke off there, it looks like. So, Then it'll go in the damage pile. But then we have a Spitfire to go along with that hot streak. Got Dino Ring. Skadoosh thinks there's a Thrillipede in here. We'll find out. There's a Series 1 Warnado. And, ooh, another damaged figure. Series 1 Hot Dog. Missing that tail. And, man, another damaged figure. A Fright Rider missing a spear. Empty hand Fright Rider. So, the rest of them is intact, but the spear is gone. Haven't seen that one before. But there is Series 2 Stump Smash. There's a glow-in-the-dark Sonic Boom. The most common damaged Skylander is definitely Hex. There is Eyebrow. And a Tough Luck. There's Treadhead. And Dr. Neocortex. There's Shield Striker. Yeah, Skadoosh, I've noticed that too. The wing on Series 2 Sonic Boom and glow-in-the-dark Sonic Boom is... I maybe when I see them straight up more, that's actually not how they're supposed to be. And this is actually more correct. I don't know for sure, but I've been watching those too. All right. This is Series 1 Zap. He's got both his horns. And how about Bone Bash Roller Brawl? Great looking figure. And there is the Enchanted Elven Forest. See if anything else comes with that later. There's Funny Bone. And a Magic Pyramid Creation Crystal. Magic Pyramid. There's Hothead. Series 2 Terrafin. Nicario, yes, I will definitely sell the amiibo. I do not collect amiibo at all. That's not my thing. So yeah, that will be available either private sale or at auction eventually. But we're getting a lot of auction items, so I couldn't tell you when. There is Lightcore Jetpack. No, the amiibo's not going on the shelf behind me. I'm not keeping that. There's Series 2 Super Galt Pop Fizz. And there's a damaged Series 2 Stealth Elf. Wonder what could be wrong with this figure. There's a Series 2 Spyro. And a Series 1 Flameslinger. Kobe, no, I can't say that I have ever seen hot dog without a tongue. It's not a damage I've seen before. Here is Blastermind. I was gonna say Blasto. No, Blastermind. There we go. Airstacks, I could probably do something like that. Yeah. I know a collection video is something. The problem is most of my collection, well, one, it's not that big right now since I sold a bunch of it off a few years ago. But as far as the stuff on the shelf, yeah, I could totally make a video about that. That'd be easy enough to do. Is it possible? I mean, any damage is possible. Sure. Why wouldn't it be possible? But yeah, I don't know. Here we have a wallop. Make sure those hammers are intact today. Last couple have been damaged, I think. There you go. Jindigo, welcome. There's a Series 1 Sprocket. Well, he's not green, but there is egg-sided Thrillipede. Some more Swapper halves. And Smash Hit. A few more Imaginators. We got Misty Cat. And Tide Pool. There's Scorp. And a food fight. Where's Myconoid? Someone learned Myconoid. Been calling out for more and more food fights. There's Nightmare. Chatterrug, you're going to paint the egg-sided Thrillipede to look like the standard version. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. And there is Tri-Tip. We got Bad Juju. Looks like everything's intact today. Both arms, all the... I don't know, is that hair or just a headdress? I'm not sure, but everything's intact. There's Shark Tank. Series 2 Cinder. And the Sky Slicer. More vehicles, the Jetvac. Wow. Jetstream. Jetstream. It is Jetvac's vehicle called the Jetstream. Oof. There you go. Oh, man. We've had this a few times recently. Well, we got Enigma, but once again, his staff is loose. Like, it's not in his hand anymore. He got that empty hand there. So it's still the staff is still attached to the base here, but it's loose and it's supposed to be in the hand, like that. There you go. So it's there, but I'm gonna have to sell it as damaged because, like I said, I know it's damaged. It's unfortunate. the underrated Rubble Rouser. And a damaged Series 2 Chop Chop. Chatterbug, what do you mean Enigma has the same problem as Series 1 Whamshell? I'm not sure what you're referencing. All right, there is a Series 2 Slam Bam. Got Chopper. And another Chopper. Or Stealth Stinger. There's that Jet Vac. Hurricane Jet Vac to go along with the Jet Stream. Oh, more Swapper halves. Series 3 Ninja Stealth. There's Series 1 Igniter. Oh, his hammer can come out very easily? I've never had that problem with a Whamshell, I guess. I've only ever seen that with Enigma. So, I don't know. That Chopper joke. I've never had that happen, and then two come up back to back like that. That was kind of fun. We need applause for the Chopper joke. Oh, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. Sometimes it just happens. Sharpshooter Terrafin. And High Volt. Put together another Free Ranger. And what's this? More Amiibo. This one, I can tell you this is from Animal Crossing. I cannot tell you for the life of me who this is. So if anybody else out there knows, if you're a fan of Animal Crossing or if you're a fan of Amiibo and can tell me the name of this figure, I mean, I can always look it up later, but it's some Animal Crossing Amiibo. What's my favorite supercharger and or vehicle? I have a few favorites, I feel. So, I mean, I really like Nightfall and Bone Bash Roller Brawl. Along with their vehicles, Sea Shadow and Tomb Buggy are really nice. I've always said the Thump Truck is one of my favorites because it feels the most like a toy. Like if you didn't know it was related to Skylanders, you wouldn't know at all. So, but I'm not a fan of Smash Hit. So I'd probably vote for either Nightfall or Roller Brawl offhand with their vehicle. We'll see. Celeste, okay. Thank you very much. I'll keep that in mind. All right, there is the standard Series 2 Sonic Boom. High Volt and the Shield Striker, sure. I get it. It's not bad. It's not my favorite, but there's a C trophy. And Kingpin. Here's one that I've had in the shop, but maybe only had it once or twice. How about Egg Bomber Airstrike? Our Easter variant, Easter holiday variant for Imaginators. Well, one of two. But I've always felt it looks kind of weird. I actually like the original digital render a little bit better. Yeah. Egg Bomber Airstrike. Oh, damaged. So here's the hoot loop, but the staff there is just about to fall off, just hanging on by a thread. Yeah, that's basically in two pieces. Set that one aside. Got Series 1 Jetvac. And kaboom. A lot of people need that airstrike. Like I said, I've had it in the shop once or twice before, but airstrike always seems to be in the shop. We'll see. Pancakes, you want that damaged hoot loop? I mean, we can certainly work something out. Just get a hold of me privately, and we'll work something out for you. There's a swarm and deep dive gill grunt. There's Boomer. And a magic lantern creation crystal. There's Crash Bandicoot. Series 1 Whirlwind. I think this is our second Series 3 Spyro. Series 1 Eruptor. Got a Series 1 Flashwing. Series 1 Bash. You know how many times you guys have called out the Robo Crystal and there was no Robo? I wouldn't get your hopes up too much. Well, I don't know. I shouldn't say that. I don't remember. And to be fair, there have been a lot of Imaginators in this lot so far. So I guess it's possible. We have Sea Shadow. And a Series 3 Lava Barf Eruptor. And there's Taekwon Crow. There's Stormblade. Super Shot Stealth Elf. Lobstar. Pit Boss. A bunch of Imaginators that we haven't seen in a while. And, ooh, is he intact today? I think he's intact. Grave Clobber. There you go. So I know a lot of people were interested in the damaged Grave Clobber that we had a week or two ago. But here you go. Intact. There is another Series 1 Wham shell. And Aurora with her standard droopy swords there. That's what I expect to see nowadays. Is $150 good for new in box Chompy Mage? Treat like Stinky Pete. Yeah. Stay in the box. Like I said, I'm not always the best with new in box pricing. I don't track that as closely. So, I mean, the standard one out of box, I see go around 100 most of the time. So 150 in box could be good, I guess, maybe. I honestly don't know. It feels like a lot to me, but that could be the going price right now. All right. Slowly getting to the bottom of this box, but still got some stuff left. There is a light core Shroom Boom. The Dive Bomber. Skadoosh, is Chompy Mage going for over 100? I mean, I'm judging this off of a little bit what I've sold him for in the past. So I've sold him for about 100. The last one I put up for auction, it was the 1 week that I wasn't there to host the auctions. We ran that experiment. I think he only sold for like 92 at auction. So I mean that's what I'm saying. Like, so yeah, if he's regularly selling out of box over 100, then I would say yeah, 150 in box is probably great. Oh, most are in box. Okay, well, there's your difference too. There's your difference. So there is Air Lantern Creation Crystal, our 4th Creation Crystal of the day. Finally got the Golden Queen. There's Countdown, Series 1 Countdown. Series 1 Drill Sergeant. There's Bouncer. And Dr. Crankcase. Got both doctors today. Here we go. I think we have an intact Fright Rider. Got his spear back. It's true. Robo sold for less than $250 last week. You never know what's going to happen. There's Scorp. And a damaged Thumpback. Missing his weapon there. Missing the anchor. It's going to float away now. There is Series 2 Trigger Happy. And Boom Bloom. To go along with that Enchanted Elven Forest. Here's Riptide. Kobe, yes. The Xbox One Trap Team portal for $30. So if you check on eBay, you will see these portals going typically $40, $50, $60. This is because for Xbox, you need a specific portal to play on for Xbox 360, you need the Xbox 360 portal. For the Xbox One, you need the Xbox One portal. So you already need a specific portal. Trap Team, as you may know, works for all of the games. So it's already a superior portal to the others because it's the only one you can use for Trap Team. So if you want to play Trap Team on the Xbox One, that's the specific portal you need. Whereas other games, you can use other portals. But then we also found out that the Xbox One stuff you can use on newer consoles, newer Xbox consoles. So if you want to play on a current generation Xbox console, or at least past Xbox One, you need the Xbox One game and portal, and the Trap Team one is the most versatile. So it's in high demand. There's a low supply of them in high demand because it's current gen, and it, like I said, you need a very specific portal to play. So $30, yeah, feels like a lot, and I agree, it does, but they go for a lot more on eBay, and I do what I do and try to keep that price down a little bit for anybody that might need it, want it. All right. There is Series 2 Double Trouble. Yeah, Imaginators, wallet drainers. Yep. You got them. There's one of my favorite Trap Masters, Shortcut. There is a damaged Series 2 Gil Grunt. Very common damage there. And here we have a Nightlight. Scarlet Ninjini. Yeah, playing on Nintendo PlayStation it makes things so much easier. Default username, no chain reactions yet today, but we have had a lot of Imaginators. I can't say for sure if we're going to get one or not. Here's hoping. After all those broken ones we've had today, we somehow have a Series 1 Hex intact. 2 arms, 2 skulls. There's Sparks. And Astro Blast. And a Series 1 Stump Smash. So many swapper halves. Still not matching up. There's another Dino Ring. Had a few of these today. And another Sunburn. Any Hex figure that doesn't have any arms broken should be classified as a chase variant. Hey, it is what it is. You can call it chase variant if you want, but there's a reason why I did have to raise the price on them slightly. Just because they're a little bit harder to find. But as good as this lot has been, it hasn't been official until now. There's a Tree Rex. Got it. And there is a Wildfire. Tail intact. So shield's intact. All good. But adding to the damaged pile, man, I'm glad there's so many Imaginators and stuff in here, because otherwise I'd be a little bit upset with how much damage was in here. We have a damaged Snapshot, another common bit of damage there. We have a damaged Legendary Bushwhack, missing his axe head there. So here is Drobit. Yeah, Martin, I could do something like that, maybe. We'll see. We'll see what we come up with. There's Freeze Blade. There's a Series 2 Lightning Rod. There is a damaged Voodooed. Have Undead Fanged Creation Crystal. Makes for 5 Creation Crystals. Here is Washbuckler. Oh, there it is. There's the bottom half of Ember. So I have the top half. We'll see if this works in game yet, and go from there. But found it. There's Big Bubble Pop Fizz. Got Crypt King. And a Series 2 Zook. Love Potion Pop Fizz. There's Night Shift. Yeah, I mean, I could see Ember being a swapper. Ember easily could have been a swapper, but no, we have seen that damage before, so I'm not entirely surprised. There's Stink Bomb, got his weapon today, and a Light Core Eruptor. There's Gusto. Another Series 1 Whirlwind. And a Series 2 Hex intact today. All the skulls there. What's my opinion on Night Shift? I mean, he's middle of the road for me. I don't love him. I don't hate him. Oh, man. Finish off some more swappers here. We're at it. There is a Spyrise. And Trap Shadow. We got Head Rush. Reef Ripper. And a Series 1 Star Strike. How about Buckshot? Not quite the heartbreaker Buckshot that we got the other day, but Buckshot nonetheless. There's Winterfest Lobstar. Rattleshake. Do I prefer Rocky Roll, Slobbertooth, or Head Rush? I'd kick Head Rush out of there first. I could go with either Rocky Roll or Slobbertooth. I like the design of Rocky Roll better, but I might play better with Slobbertooth. Not sure. That'd be tough. Does Trapspeedo seem really common despite being wave 4 character? No, I'd say no. I mean, yeah, I've gotten a bunch of them for the shop, but still one of the tougher swappers to find overall, I feel. All right. Well, that's unfortunate. People are always finding new ways to damage things. So I have this nice dark barrel blaster. It has its brake handle. It has its headlight. It's missing the seat, which I have here. But seriously, folks, how do you do that? I mean, I can put it back in there somehow. Oh man. Yeah, I guess it just sits in it like that. Like all the parts are there, but once again, I know it's broken, so man. Well, damaged dark barrel blaster. There you go. Is there a dark Donkey Kong? I don't know. We'll find out. We're almost at the bottom here, so. Does the same go for Freeze Blade? So, yeah, I mean, I haven't noticed Freeze Blade being that difficult until other people brought it up. And I guess I would say, yeah, Freeze Blade shows up about the same as Trap Shadow. And so that would make sense. Like, I don't think they're super difficult to find. If I want to find a Freeze Blade or Trap Shadow, I can. So I mean, they're easy enough to find, but they're tougher than the common swappers. Like they're harder to find than Rattleshake, right? If I can fix a broken figure, will still be listed as broken. Yes. So everything today that I've said is broken. Even if I have the parts, even if I could just add a drop of glue and it'd be good as new, and you wouldn't know if I didn't tell you. I don't do that. If it's broken, if I show you on here and say it's broken, it gets sold either privately. If someone contacts me privately, I'll sell it to you. Otherwise, it'll eventually go up at auction. Who knows when? I mean, my list of damage figures keeps growing and growing faster than I can sell them. So that is something that, like I said, I sell usually 7 or 8 of them a week at auction. But today I've gotten, I don't know, 15, 20 so far. So yeah, if you're interested in stuff like that, let me know. Because yeah, like that dark barrel blaster, I will not be selling that in the shop. That will be private sale or auction item. Jindigo, yeah. I've gotten a very, very positive response about the mystery boxes coming out for Black Friday. If anybody doesn't know about these, go check out the video I posted a couple days ago. But yeah, the garage figure mystery boxes, with the response that I've gotten so far, I had someone ask this on Twitter already, but I am going to end up limiting them to 1 per customer, just so, because there is a limited supply and I want to spread out to as many people as possible. I don't need one person coming in and buying 5, 10, 20 of them when I only have like 25. So yeah, that's, I think they are going to fly off the shelves pretty quickly. So we'll see how that goes. Oscar, welcome. Obsession, have a good day. All right, a few more to add to our damaged pile here. There is a one-wing Series 1 Drobot. And splat. Missing a head, missing the rest of the paint. Yeah, very light splat figure there. Jingo, yeah, if there are leftover boxes, I will figure something out. We'll open it up. I'll either just, maybe leave them up all weekend and allow people to buy multiples or something along those lines. But we'll see how it goes. To start off though, I'm gonna limit it to 1 per customer. Nicario, if you go watch the video, I explain the whole thing. I have roughly 300 figures. I'm going to split it into 25 boxes, so it should be 12 figures per box. I'll make sure it's 12 figures per box. But yeah, 12 figures per box for $25. All right. We also have Bop and a Series 2 Hog Wild Frino. Got the last of our swappers put together. There's Blast Zone. And an excellent Weeruptor. There's a Series 1 Drobot intact. Got Light Core Prison Break. And last but certainly not least, we do in fact have Robo. So there you go. So I did not have the chest. I do not have the blue chest. But I do have Robo. So that's fun. Sell a Robo, get a Robo. Keep it going. We're going to get everybody a Robo eventually. Exotic, yes. The mystery boxes, like I said, if you go watch the video, if you haven't watched the video yet, I posted like 2 or 3 days ago now. They're the garage figures. They were garage figures because either they needed a little extra cleaning or they had a particular odor to them. Something was quote unquote wrong with them that I didn't feel comfortable listing them in the shop just yet. And I just can't let them sit out in my garage all winter. Like that's not going to happen. So I need to move these, and I don't have the time to sit down and clean all of them because, like I said, there's about 300 figures there. So yes, there is the possibility of an odor. I mean, they've been sitting out, airing out for a few months now, but I've gotten plenty of suggestions on how to clean them. I've been able to clean many of them up myself. There used to be a lot more. I've already cleaned up like 100 or 2 of them. It's just like there's a lot. There's a lot. So, what's up, man? The vehicle is gonna be equally split. It's a mystery box. I can't tell you what's gonna be in it. I don't know if I have enough vehicles to go in every box. One vehicle could end up with 2 vehicles. Sure, one box could end up with 2 vehicles. Who knows? But yeah, it's the nature of mystery boxes. Anything can happen. Jinigo, yes. First box had 56 Skylanders, 2 damage, 13 items, 2 portals. The second box had 133 Skylanders, 3 items, 5 creation crystals. Oh, that's right. We only had 5 creation crystals. With all the Imaginators, I was a little surprised we didn't have more. 9 vehicles, Ryu, Celeste, and 16 damage. There you go. 16 damage plus the 2 from the first box. So 18 damage figures today. It's a little on the high side, but in a lot that has, Robo and Egg Bomber Airstrike and a dozen or 2 dozen other Imaginators, like, I'm not complaining at all. I don't care how many damage figures are there. So that's awesome. I didn't say he's not in this box. I never said that. I never said that. I just said that you guys always call out that crystal, and that doesn't mean that he's in the box. That crystal was sold separately as well. Robo is becoming more common than Wildstorm. I mean, it's a little bit in the lots I buy. I mean, more people wanted Robo than Wildstorm. I think the demand for Robo is higher. So Nicario, one, I will not do a private sale for Robo. Two, when I take private sales, I always tell you to make me a reasonable offer. And if I have it listed for, 250 in the shop, and they regularly sell for 200, 250, 300, $20 is not reasonable. So I would definitely decline that one. The 5 creation crystals were the fire reactor, magic pyramid, magic lantern, air lantern, and the undead fanged. Kobe, I'm right there with you. Really good lot. Really good lot. Very happy with this one. All right. With that being done, though, what did last Robo sold for? Like 247, I think it was like 247. Nicario, that's easy for me to leave out there. I'll leave it. But yeah, last Robo went way cheaper than we expected. It was under 250. I think it was 247. All right. So now comes the fun part, right? Testing and resetting. It's the part everybody looks forward to. That's why you're all here. Watch me put figure after figure on the portal. Make sure this guy works. Oh, here. Let's actually show you the screen. Oh man. Like I've never done this before. All right. Let you all see his beautiful. Shoot. Jindigo, yes, that is the plan. One of the 30 for 30 videos will be about the Giants Battle Arena. Yeah. I need to get around to that, and I should do it before auction. Oh man. Skadoosh, I'm always keeping an eye out for Chompy Mage, but they're honestly hard to find. Because like Robo was distributed to stores, and like we couldn't in the US here, we couldn't get regular Chompy Mage in a retail store, right? It was only sold through Amazon. And so that I think that severely limited the distribution. Like a lot of people didn't get him. Oh, we have a good day. And shoot. Race for the mace. My numbers are swelling. Race for the mace. King of the Sting. Oddly enough, Martin, no, I didn't hear anybody say anything about the auctions ending early last week. Yeah.
King of the Sting.
That worked out well, I guess. But I promise it won't happen this week. Fix the problem.
Blink and destroy. Punching numbers. Blink and destroy.
All hands on deck. Well, the numbers speak for. All hands on deck.
Taking charge. Even stronger than I imagined.
I'm glad it was entertaining
Taking
for you.
charge.
Gusts and glory.
Cario, have a good day.
Taking the world by storm. Gusts and glory. The scales of
What's Skylanders? I mean, you can try, taking it back to like Skylanders Giants on the Wii or something, and resetting the broken figure, and see if that helps at all. No guarantees. I've seen some weird tricks on YouTube. Like there's one that someone takes some like really strong magnet and apparently is able to reset it that way. I don't know. I don't know if I trust all those fixes, but there's not really a good way to do it. Not like a built-in way. The closest thing we can get is like the reset broken figures option, which it's a little hit or miss sometimes. So I mean, if it truly is broken and you can't get it to work, you can experiment at least.
locked and loaded. Ha 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 ha.
Martin, the spotlight item this week, I said was either going to be the Halloween Fright Rider or the Green Flame Airborne Hot Dog. I'm leaning towards the hot dog. But I did say I'm gonna spice things up a little bit, and because I'm getting so many auction items now, they're starting to stack up again, that I'll probably have one of the Royal Double Troubles in the auction as well. It just won't be the spotlight item. So that's something people might be interested in as well.
Star bright, star fight. Looks like I'm staying afloat. Star bright, star fight.
Yeah, default username. I honestly don't know why they didn't carry over that reset broken figure option through all the games. Like most of them have it if the portal is actually having trouble reading the figure, like it might be able to pop up some reset option, but in Giants it's the only one that it's just like a standard menu item.
Cut to the chase.
Gonna do Pop Fizz only lock. Nightmare on Giants. How long do you think he'll last? I have no idea. It really depends how cautious you are. Like I think you can make it through with any single character if you just keep your distance and play it safe. Andy Love. Out of all the Skylanders and magic items you can get, would you say the volcanic vault is the rarest thing the average consumer can get? I mean, out of all the Skylanders and magic items, that's a really tough question to answer. That's really tough. I mean, you could argue that, you know, Robo is almost more rare than the volcanic vault for some people, and that's honestly just a matter of having the money for it right now.
The motion of the potion.
And Robo might be easier to find than the volcanic vault. Although, well, does that make volcanic vault more rare then? I don't. There's so it's what seems like a simple question. There's so many facets to that question. It's really hard to say. But yeah, volcanic vault is probably up there, top 10 or something like that at least. Yeah, I greatly enjoy Shortcut, and part of the reason is because he's a powerful character. Like his scissors attacks are powerful, and you can attack very quickly. So it's not like a super weak hit that you can use over and over. It's actually a pretty strong hit. But then, like I said, he also has minions, which I love, and it's multiple minions, not just a singular sidekick.
I am on a hot streak.
So yes, I would say he's powerful. Yes, I don't know where his numbers actually fall. If you're looking just at straight damage numbers, I don't know where they line up with everybody else, but I would gladly take Shortcut as my, take Shortcut on a solo run through the game.
Quiver with fear.
I can't make heads or tails out of these numbers.
Quiver with fear.
Eat this! All the right ingredients! Eat this!
Shoot for the stars. A rising star. Shoot for the stars.
Go ahead. Snake my day. I always look good. Go ahead. Snake my day.
I reign supreme! Numbers you can truly... I reign supreme!
Hide and sleek. The numbers don't tell the whole story. Hide and sleek. Eight legs and no base. Making my mark. Eight legs and no base. The motion of the potion. Oh, now that's strong. The motion of the potion. Bringing the heat. Let's face the truth. I'm awesome. Bringing the heat.
The master of mystery. Most puzzling. The master of mystery.
Who dares face me? Who dares rate my ability? Who dares face me?
Any last wishes? Impressive powers. Any last wishes?
What the Skylanders? I'd like to see pictures of that. Like how yellow it actually is. Yeah, I mean that's something that could fade a little bit, but in general, this stuff doesn't fade as much as people think it does. I can't find my Spitfire right now. I know we got one today, but I'm trying to think just how orange it's supposed to be, and so like what is it actually yellow? Like that would seem
The storm.
off. I mean, I suppose it's possible.
Like any other. Feather the storm.
Like, is it just
Twists of
the tips of it have turned yellow, or the entire base? So if it's the entire base, that would seem
Impressive.
wrong, different, or something from the factory, maybe.
Twists of fury.
Good price for chain reaction. I would say a good price is whatever I'm charging. So that's where I would start. I go look them up on the SEO website. See what I'm asking for them, because that's probably a little bit under what you'll find on eBay regularly. So I would say if you find them for what I'm asking or less, is a fantastic price. Find them for a little bit more than I'm asking, that's probably about average. like in my head, I'm thinking is somewhere around $20. Am I charging more than that, or is that about what I'm charging right now? Yeah, I did not get
My own.
Queen reaction today. What was the best pull? Well, we got another Robo today, so I think that qualifies as the best pull.
I think I can make these numbers work. In a league of my own.
Hawk and all. Oh, the sky's the limit. Hawk and all. Roast and toast. Getting stronger. Roast and toast. Go fish! Strapped to the gills. Go fish!
Andy Love, a little bit of both. He was the last Skylander ever released. There were probably fewer made of him than some other figures that they made in like Wave 1 and stuff. But I can't confirm that. But the fact that Robo was highly anticipated, so there's a high demand for him. People like his design, people like his gameplay. He actually unlocks the level, so he's like a built-in level piece as well. All of those things really combine to say, okay, well, he's going to cost a lot now. But yes, aside from maybe making less of him, he was just poorly distributed as well. Like, it was a mess. Some stores were done with Skylanders by that point. Others just the way the figures come in from China and are distributed across the country, like it doesn't always work out well.
I am destined for greatness.
All right, look, Skylanders, I'll be looking for that email.
Yes. Roll with the punch. I could be a contender. Roll with the punch.
No gold, no glory! Me at my best! No gold, no glory!
Wow. So what the Skylanders? I have never seen one that yellow. And the fact that it's so uniformly yellow leads me to believe that somehow, like, I would call this a factory error. Like, this is I mean, it's obviously supposed to be orange like the one right next to it. And there's no way sun damage is going to so evenly make that a nice bright yellow. Like, it would be faded and clear and different shades and different spots and stuff. Like, that can't just be sun damage. I would say, like, I mean, if you think about it, how do you get orange? Mix red and yellow. I think they missed the red. So I don't know exactly what happened here, but I have never seen that. And you know what? You're a YouTuber. Make a video about it. People would love to see that. But I the best I got is that's a factory error. I've never seen that before, and honestly I kind of like it. I kind of like that yellow. Like, it doesn't really make sense as fire. I get it, but that's kind of cool. Like, did you get that one in store, or did you buy that secondhand, or where'd you find that one? Because yeah, that's awesome. And seriously, make a video about that. Even if it's just to show off, hey, I have this weird thing that you haven't seen before, may not have seen before. Like, I would check that out.
Looking good. Bring it the sting.
Is it cheaper to 100% story mode for superchargers or giants? Without thinking about that too hard, generally speaking, the earlier games are going to be easier, cheaper, require less.
Rooting out evil.
I think for giants, all you need is one of each element and one giant. I think that's all you need to 100%
My
giants, isn't it?
stats continue to blossom. And
So I think that's got to be way cheaper. Or, well,
rooting out
oh,
evil.
but superchargers. For superchargers, do you actually need one of every element? Or do you just need one vehicle of each type? If that's the case, that might be cheaper. But if you need one of every element, not only are there 10 elements, but there's also, then you need one of each vehicle. So that would be more expensive technically than giants. I'm going to stick with my answer of giants. Giants has got to be cheaper. Yeah, there you go. Bought a massive lot off someone resetting figures and noticed the bright yellow. Yeah, that'll stand out. It definitely stands out. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that video now. Go for it.
King of the Sting. I always do my best. King of the Sting.
Let's rock.
Oh, you need one vehicle of each element? Plus the supercharger? Is that what it is? They reversed it, kind of? Since vehicles were technically the gimmick?
Those numbers are cracking.
Yeah, I mean, even if that's the case, then Giants is still cheaper. I mean, the Giants figures in general are going to be cheaper than Superchargers figures to buy. But then if you figure in, like, there were 10 elements in Superchargers as opposed to 8 in Giants, that's an extra 2 figures you need.
Catch a glimpse.
So, yeah, Giants has got to be cheaper.
Silent but deadly.
Hawk and Oar. Oh, the sky's the limit. Condor!
He shoots! He spores!
Light. Or
He shoots! He spores!
blink and destroy. Crunching numbers. Blink and destroy. I've got my eye on you.
That's a fair question. I'm inclined to say no, that you don't need the SSA expansions to 100% Giants, especially if you're just talking like story mode. But that is a fair question.
Got an eye.
It's been so long since I played Giants, I don't remember.
All fired up! Getting stronger. All fired up!
I'm the bomb. Ooh, I'm us. I'm the bomb.
Rock and roll. Hey, he's rock. Rock and roll. Bring the boom. One, two. Bring the boom.
Mike Annoying, welcome. And yes, we got a food fight. Don't worry.
Check me out.
But seriously, yeah. On top of the food fight, we also got another Robo. So I mean that's the big dog. But there's a bunch of other Imaginators, including a few we haven't seen in a while, like Egg Bomber Airstrike. Nice Easter variant there. 5 creation crystals. We got Pit Boss, Flare Wolf, and a bunch of other ones. I can't even think of them all right now. Mysticat and Tri-Tip, and obviously we didn't quite get all of the Imaginators. We got a lot of them though. I should really count those at some point. Food fight is a given. I mean, out of all the figures I opened today, I only got one food fight though.
Fear the dark.
It was close to like 200 figures at least. I forget exactly what Jindigo's numbers were.
Dynamite. Well, Well, looks like I'll stand the test of time. Dynamite!
We got a grave clobber intact this week.
Hawk and oar. Light core. Hawk and oar.
I have a bone to pick. Old dog, new tricks. I have a bone to pick.
Blinded by the light. Outshining the rest. Blinded by the light.
Nature calls. Growing stronger. Nature calls.
For the bird.
The flames are growing.
For the bird.
Ready to rock it.
Number of fire starter.
Ready to rock it.
You can hear me growing. Down for the count. Built to last, and then some. Down for the count. For the win.
Have you ever gotten a Skylanders Monopoly set? No, I can't say I have.
Check it out.
Seen pictures of it, but I don't think I've even like seen it in stores or anything.
For the win.
Just heard about it recently. Yeah, like I said, I know it exists, but no, I've never gotten one of those.
It's classified. You know, this is It's classified.
Bolts and lightning. My power will haunt you. Bolts and lightning.
One strike and you're out.
My favorite Skylander from my least favorite element. Actually, no, this is not as hard as it seems. So my least favorite element is air. So my favorite Skylander from air, there's not too many good ones in my opinion, but I feel like there's someone I always forget. For now, I'm gonna go with Fling Kong.
Looking pretty solid.
Like Fling Kong is good.
Brace for
Craft is
impact.
good. Gusto's okay, but yeah, my least favorite is definitely the air element. I think my favorite is Fling Kong. Maybe, yeah. No good prices on Chompy Mage. That's unfortunate.
Gain and subtract.
Rock and roll! Hey, these rock!
Mike Noid, yes, Stormblade is good. Stormblade is definitely good. But between like Stormblade and Fling Kong, I both like in game. So if I have to choose my favorite, it's going to Fling Kong because I like the design better. But yes, Stormblade is one of the few good air figures as well. Like if I really try, I probably could find one good air character from each game. At least. But
All fired up.
most of them are just kind of average. Stormblade, Bad Juju, Hurricane Jetpack, Fling Kong, Pop Thorn, Blades, and Scratch. Yeah, some. I mean, most of those are okay. And Airstrike, yeah. I mean, I still stand by most of them are middle of the road. Most of them don't really stand out. And the ones that do stand out are typically just because of their overall design. I really don't like most of the air characters in game.
We're quite an impressive team. Fear the spear!
Barry the Bulbasaur, welcome.
The motion of the potion. Now that's strong.
3 minis for £8. I mean, yeah, that's a decent price, I guess. It really depends which ones, but I think it's pretty hard to go wrong for that price.
Chop till you drop.
What other swapper do I dislike?
An apple a day keeps the stats.
Man, I'd have to think about it some more.
Chop till
I'm
you
not a big fan of Washbuckler. Like, I actually prefer Blast Zone to Washbuckler, I think. What other swappers? I have to think about that. Like Fire Kraken just stands out above the rest.
Good.
I know a lot of other people do like Washbuckler, and
Stay
I'll
cool.
just say he's not my favorite. He's not my favorite. One of the last ones I get to.
No gold, no glory! Me at my best! No gold, no glory!
Protect and surge. Full disclosure. Protect and surge.
Boom shakalaka. Booga, all right. Boom shakalaka.
No chain, no gain! Shall we engrave these? No chain, no gain!
Whip up a storm. Looks like chicken scratch to me. Whip up a storm.
Fix is in. Nice specs. Fix is in.
Wreck it all! Looking pretty good! Wreck it all!
It's crush hour. Wow, those are big numbers. It's crush hour.
Any last wishes? Impressive powers. Any last wishes?
Fuel the fire.
Found my Spitfire, and it is definitely did not have a yellow base.
Did a class all my
Not in
own.
the slightest.
Fuel the fire.
What do I do with the auction stuff that doesn't sell? I either relist it for another week.
A perfect record.
Actually, yeah, that's about it. That's about all I got. I've had stuff before that I've listed like 3 weeks in a row, and eventually it does sell. If it doesn't sell after that point, I usually take it down and replace it with something else, and I might come back to it later. because sometimes it's just a matter of who shows up for the auctions that week, whether or not it's something they're interested in. But like I said, stuff that goes for auction like that, most of the stuff that goes for auction, with a few exceptions like Robo and such, I'll also sell privately. So if you're interested in something, if you see something that doesn't sell, just let me know. Get in touch with me and we'll work out a deal. But yeah, I'm happy to move stuff in any way possible, really. If it's something you're going to use, if something you want. Any hints for today's video? No, not really. Just have to wait and see. Barry, how do I buy this many Skylanders? It's my business. It's what I do. I just keep reinvesting the money that I make from selling all these other figures. So I buy a lot of Skylanders, I sell them to you guys, and then use that money to buy more Skylanders.
Set,
Big circle. That's what I do.
Everything checks out.
Ready, set, glow.
Let the flames begin. Truly inspiring. Let the flames begin.
Born to burn. My flames are growing. Born to burn.
Twists of fury! Impressive! Twists of fury!
All fired up.
Target acquired. Accuracy of numbers confirmed. Target acquired.
Dark and dangerous.
Excuse me for a moment. I need to reach the Skylanders on the other side of the table. I'll be back.
My power knows no limit. Dark and dangerous.
Mind over matter. Getting ahead of the curve. Mind over matter.
Weed 'em and reap. My statistics are, of course. Weed 'em and reap.
Nowhere to hide. My power knows no equal. Nowhere to hide.
Be afraid of the bug! My power has grown! Be afraid of the bug!
Star bright, star fight! Looks like I'm staying afloat. Star bright, star fight! Bring the sting! Looking good! Bring the sting!
Boom time! Aiming high. Boom time! Aiming high.
The speed of light! Master Eon has trained me well. The speed of light!
Face the mace! You can put your faith in numbers. Face the mace!
Fight and flight! These numbers ain't nothing but numbers! Fight and flight!
Hammer it home! Ha-ha! Making an impact! Hammer it home! Be afraid of the bug! My power has grown! Be afraid of the bug! Hail to the whale! A sea of sperm. Hail to the whale!
Stay frosty. A chain is only as strong as it... Stay frosty.
Rush hour. Wow, those are big numbers. It's rush hour. Deal with the wheel. Whoa! Check out my. Deal with the wheel. It's rush hour. Hey, I'm on fire! I'm on a hot streak! Hey, I'm on fire! A watery grave awaits! I call upon the... A watery grave awaits!
Fear the spear! We're quite an impressive team. Fear the spear!
Martin, yeah, if I'm looking at a lot, it really depends on the lot as a whole and what the asking price is. Yeah, shipping times will definitely increase as we move along. We will still get everything shipped out as soon as possible. To get it to you as quickly as possible, but once I drop it off at the post office, it's out of our hands. I can no longer control how fast it gets to you.
Drop the hammer!
If you do want to get things to you a little bit faster, like I said, there is the priority shipping option to ensure that things get shipped via priority mail as opposed to first class, which takes a little bit longer, that they intentionally delay a little bit so they can get the priority stuff out. But we are definitely entering that time of year. The next like 2 months.
I am superior in all areas. Up track to attack.
Best trap master. Like I said, I think my favorite might be shortcut. Best is a matter of opinion. Depends what your play style is, how you like to play, and just like what characters you like. It's all up to you.
Full scream ahead. Deal with with it.
My odds are looking good.
Deal with it.
Boom shakalaka. Booga, all right. Boom shakalaka.
The beam is supreme.
Chat feels slow today. I mean, it is a little bit on the slow side, I think. We had a lot of people here for the actual unboxing.
Supreme.
And just a lot of people either had to go to work or go to school or go to something. I mean, it's a Wednesday afternoon. Or a Wednesday evening for some, I suppose.
Storm is coming.
But
The wind is at my back. A storm is coming. Look out below! Off the charts.
so, Martin, I guess having Crankcase's lair or Flynn's ship in there, like, I'm not going to buy the lot just because those things are in there, but having those items in the lot won't scare me away. I guess, if that makes sense. It really depends on the figures that are in the lot.
Like numbers. Armed and dangerous.
The figures are my bread and butter. They're what I need consistency in. All the other accessories and stuff that I would just sell at auction, like, if I get them, I get them. If I don't, I don't. I don't really care. Because sometimes they can find a home, but not always.
Boom shakalaka. Booga, all right. Boom shakalaka.
So yeah, default username. I do get this question from time to time, but like this menu is not going to be accurate to the 603 for me. I mean, while I have, put a lot of these Skylanders in here since I just, scan every figure that I come across into this Imaginators file. It's not going to be complete because I don't scan all the magic items in and the traps and all that stuff. I don't do in Imaginators, and so it's not going to be accurate. But here we can show you.
And burn.
So the collection menu here. Yeah, like, what was that? 412. Sorry, you can't see that number. 412. And like I said, that's because like the magic items from previous games and the traps and the trophies from superchargers and all that stuff, like I don't necessarily have all that scanned in here. Like I have some of it, but it all comes in as miscellaneous. Like, okay, I do have trophy there, and I have some of the magic items and level pieces and such. And get back here. I think the traps are in this section, aren't they? Yeah. I get the traps and even all the vehicles in here. Like I haven't scanned all of them into this game, and so, or maybe I have gotten most of the vehicles, but that's why that number could be higher. It's still not going to be 603 because I don't have all the chase variants and such. But yeah, 412 is what this file currently reads, but it's not necessarily accurate to everything I've ever come across.
No chinks in this armor.
There you go. 2/3 of the way there. I like it.
Slash and burn.
That's the other thing too, is just because I have them scanned into this game file doesn't mean I still own them. So like that's not my collection really. It's very deceptive on many fronts.
Born to burn. My flames are growing. Born to burn.
Well, night times to trail. Numbers are fun. Well, night times to trail.
Locked and loaded. Ha 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 ha. Feel the power. Locked and loaded. Ha 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 ha.
Silent but deadly. Catch a glimpse. Silent but deadly.
Slash and burn. No chinks in this armor. Slash and burn. Eight legs and no bellies. Making my mark. Eight legs and no bellies. For the win. Check it out. For the win.
Ooh, Pi Magna. You missed a good one. Unfortunately, I've scanned most of it in already. But way to volunteer. Get involved with your school. That's awesome. But as for today, I mean, the big boy is Robo. We got Robo today. We got a bunch of other Imaginators as well, like Egg Bomber Airstrike, Blair Wolf, Pit Boss, Grave Clobber. I'm gonna forget a bunch of them, but there is a dozen and a half Imaginators, 5 creation crystals, Two amiibo.
Silent but deadly.
Yeah, there's some good stuff here.
Deal with the wheel. Whoa! Check out my stat. Deal with the wheel.
You need 6 months yet for Robo? Well, I mean, the way things are going, I don't know when I'm actually going to list Robo. Like, I don't know if I should list him sooner rather than later. Like I said, I have this Robo. I have 2 Royal Double Troubles. I have Halloween Fright Rider and Green Flame Firebone Hot Dog. I have the Earthen Avenger Customs. I have like all of this stuff is piling up, and I actually know I have some more stuff on the way. It's going to be big auction items too. So like I potentially could postpone Robo for a while. Wait a month so people can save up. Exactly. Like I have enough other stuff.
I am on a hot streak.
That I will probably hold off on Robo for a while. Especially since we just had Robo. Maybe it'll be like New Year's or something like that. First auction of the new year, we can give away Robo. Well, not give away. Auction off Robo again.
Slice and dice. Does my power please? Slice and dice.
Auction on Cyber Monday. I don't know about that. We'll see. I'll think about it. Yeah, default username, the platinum chest, as far as we know, I mean, it registers as the hidden treasure. And I mean, it's a little bit hard to say because like it came out alongside Giants, and so they weren't really doing game updates back then like they did for some of the later games, like when they had to fix Nightfall and such. So that is, it's hard to say, like, if it was actually a different chip, why didn't they just, put out an update for it? Well, I mean, but then you think, like, if it was just a programming error on the game side of things, that they could have fixed it in a later game. And so in the later games, it would register properly, but that's not the case. So to me, logically, the only thing that makes sense is that, yeah, they put in the same chip as the hidden treasure, and that's why they can't quote unquote fix it, because there's if anything they would change would cause the regular hidden treasures to also register as platinum then.
Born to burn.
As far as I know, I mean, I don't have any more sophisticated method of actually determining what data is on the chip. Someone else might be able to help you with that, but yeah, that's all I know. Exotic, after the 30 days, what's going to be my normal video upload schedule? So that's something I need to figure out for sure. It's I mean, it will be at least one a week. I might start off slow again. and just say, hey, I'm going to do 1 a week and ramp up from there. But at the same time, going from 7 a week to 1 a week is a big drop off. So maybe I'll do 2 a week, maybe 3 a week. I don't want, like, I will say, while I have been able to pull it off so far, and I do think I'll be able to make it through the full 30 days, it's a lot. It's a lot to do. And
Does my power.
well, it was nice to jumpstart my launch into video again. I might just stick to the one a week. We'll see.
Silent but deadly.
Like 1 a week seems like too little. Maybe it'll be 2 a week, because then I can do like a 1 figure focus every week and 1 something else, something like that. I don't know.
Silent.
We'll see what I come up with. We'll see what makes sense, or maybe it'll just be 1 a week with an occasional extra bonus episode or something. I only guarantee 1 a week. Basically, I haven't exactly figured that out. If you do 2 a week, it should be Tuesday and Thursday to complement the streaming schedule. Sure, I get that. We'll see. It's the Platinum Chest of Chase variant. So it's an odd case because it definitely was not intentioned to be the Chase variant, but it kind of turned out that way because it has an actual name, like on the box. You know, it's called the Platinum Treasure Chest. So it has a name like an in-game variant. It was supposed to be an in-game variant, but turned out not to be. So because of their error, I mean, yeah, it basically functions like a Chase variant. Because it by my usual definition of it does not appear in game how the figure actually looks, would make it a Chase variant. It just appears as the standard version. I mean, I guess you could qualify it as a Chase variant if you really wanted to. But at the same time, it wasn't like it wasn't even like the Golden Hot Streak that was only available in random starter packs. Like this was available in every Battleground starter pack. You knew exactly where to get it. So from that perspective, it's not really a Chase variant. So like it's hard to say. It's hard to say. It kind of falls into that other category, right? That is not really an in-game variant, but it's not really a Chase variant.
All fired up. Getting stronger. All fired up.
He shoots. He spores.
Yeah, the Golden Hot Streak. Yeah, it is in just in random starter packs.
Look at my numbers.
Absolutely. Like that's why I was very, very surprised that it was an in-game variant. Like that one I was totally expecting to be a Chase variant. But it kind of falls into that category too, where it was distributed like a Chase variant, just inserted into random starter packs. But it actually appears as it is in game and has a different name and appearance in game. So it's an in-game variant.
Looking strong.
So
The beam is supreme.
I have a hard time putting those in just one category. But yes, the Golden Hot Streak was
Fear the fish.
quite the surprise. Quite the surprise.
Looking good. Looking. the fish.
He shoots! He spores! Look at my numbers grow! He shoots! He spores!
Whip up a storm.
Are you including the instant hot streak in that? Because yeah, there's more. Hot streak is the most reused mold.
Whip up a storm.
It has the most variants of that one mold.
Some rhino shine!
By golly!
Some rhino shine!
A track to attack.
Yeah, the Battleground starter pack was full of surprises. Sure.
Superior in all areas.
Earthen Avenger, welcome back.
A track
We do
to
30 for
attack.
30. Glad to hear it. Yeah, Skadoosh, exactly. I don't count instant usually just because I can't collect it in my physical collection. So
Crunching numbers.
I usually say there's 5, but yes, you could technically in-game have 6.
Blink and destroy.
Want to snag the Pit Boss and Buckshot? Holding out for Flare Wolf? Hey, who knows? Maybe you get all 3, right?
Wreck it all. Looking pretty good. Wreck it all.
Armed and dangerous. I don't like. Armed and dangerous. It's feeding time. A perfect record. It's feeding time.
Some rhino shine!
Earthen Avenger. No, did you miss that today? We got a Flare Wolf today.
By golly!
We got Pit Boss, Buckshot, and Flare Wolf. We got all 3 of those today.
Some rhino shine!
Pie Magna, we did not get Hood Sickle today. That's one of the ones we did not get. So in my mind, we got like all the easy to get and mid-range Imaginators, but not the high-end ones. really. Other than Robo.
No chinks in
Like
this
Robo
hole.
definitely stood out.
Slash and
Yeah, apparently you did miss Flare Wolf. Ooh, do Imaginite chests appear in the collection menu? That's a good question. Like they would have to be in the like just in this miscellaneous section, right? I mean, I've definitely put them on in this game, and I'm not seeing them here. So I'm thinking no, unless they're. I mean, they wouldn't be in chaos, light, dark. No, they wouldn't be elemental. So I'm going with no. I do not see the elemental chests there.
Now that's strong.
Or the Imaginite chest, elemental. Wow.
The motion of the potion.
Words.
Hawk and Oar. Light core. Oh, the sky's the limit. Hawk and Oar.
Speaking of which, I didn't get any chests today. Said I didn't even get the blue chest for Robo. But I didn't get any bronze, silver, gold either.
Questions later.
It's unfortunate they don't appear. Well, that's oh well. That's true. So your menu will never say 603. Because though, like we count those. Like we count gold, silver, bronze, and the 2 blue chests, but they're not actually going to be there. Why do I reset them? Well, one, I need to put them on the portal to test that they work before I sell them. But then I reset them because I feel most people. I mean, I know I would do this if I buy a used figure, and even if it comes in at level 20 or whatever, the first thing I'm going to do is reset it so I can level it up myself. And I've asked people in the chat here multiple times, like, what would you prefer? Would you prefer to get a leveled up Skylander or a one that's reset? And the response has always been, I'd rather get it reset, or some people just put it, the first thing I would do would be to reset it. So you're saving me a step. So that's why I reset them. Like it makes most sense. It's like you're getting a new to you figure. So there you go. Oh, Earth Avenger. You can take care of that one.
Spot burn.
Pi Magna. I mean, they started that color scheme with the Swap Force, really. With Heavy Metal Sprocket, it wasn't it was a chase variant back then, but they were using that color scheme, right? And it wasn't until Superchargers that they named it Steel Plated. Got Steel Plated Smash Hit, and then basically it came down to, I think what it probably happened on the back end was Best Buy said, yes, we want another exclusive figure this year. And so like they gave them, the Sprocket back in Swap Force. I don't think Best Buy did Best Buy have an exclusive for Trap Team? I don't think so. But then, Superchargers came around and they said, hey, yeah, we want a exclusive again. It's like, oh, okay, well, how about we use the same color scheme, but we'll officially name it this time and make it your exclusive. Cool. And then Imaginators came around and they probably approached him again and said, hey, do you want another exclusive? Because what it is, you know, Best Buy is going to pay for that exclusivity. And so this is Activision saying, hey, we have another way of making money.
No gain, no gain.
We're going to sell these exclusives to stores.
Shall we
And so that just became the Best Buy exclusive line.
No chain.
Was it the best line? No. But I think that's what happens. It's all about the money. Best Buy wants an exclusive, so you have to come shop there, and Activision wants exclusives, so they get more money from stores.
The perfect swarm.
Oh, I'm sure there are better figures to make steel-plated than Hoodsicle. I don't doubt that.
Fix is in.
I have no idea how they decided on that.
Nice specs. Fix is in.
What's up, man? Welcome back. Almost done. Got a few regular figures left. I still need to go through the damaged lot,
Then
the
lightning.
creation crystals, and then I just need to got like a dozen vehicles and
Power will haunt you.
a few magic items to go through, but almost done.
Bolts
Should be
and
done
lightning.
within like, I don't know, next half hour or so. Hopefully.
Fear the dark.
But yeah, I stream until I'm done. Unfortunately, had to reset all of these. There are only like one or two that were already reset or unused.
Fear the dark.
And like a few lots we've had recently. But
Full screen ahead.
so Robo I don't sell in the shop anymore. Robo always goes to auction.
Ready my way.
Have weekly auctions. And Robo starts at $200.
Screen ahead.
We actually just sold a Robo at auction last week. Well, we sold one about a month ago. That went for $400. Sold one last week, which went for $247. It was actually way lower than we were expecting. So minimum 200, but could be more. Earthen Avenger. So the auction this week. I'm right now I'm leaning towards the spotlight item being the green flame firebone hot dog. But then, as I was explaining to some folks, my auction items are starting to pile up.
War.
And so I think I'm actually going to include a Royal Double Trouble in this week's auction as well. And I have another Purple of Chill for this week.
The art war.
So it's going to be a big week at the auction, I think. A lot of stuff going on there. But yeah, even though I've done Royal Double Trouble as a spotlight item before, I just have so many other items to get through that I think Royal Double Trouble is just going to show up as a regular item in some of the auctions now. But yeah, we will try to spread them out too. So kind of like, I'm not going to do Robo right away. We're going to hold off on Robo for another, I don't know. It's at least a month, maybe hold off till the new year or something like that. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, love those Royal Double Troubles. Wildstorm, yeah. So if you want to check prices, Wildstorm I actually just go to the shop. You can go to sclcollectibles.com.
Fear the fish.
And you'll find the shop there. You can see all the prices that I have listed for figures, whether or not I have them in stock. But
Fear the spear! We're quite an impressive team. Fear the spear!
here's the damaged dark barrel blaster. Yeah. We'll just call that good.
Fan the flame. When you aim for perfection, you
So the lower half of Ember works.
fan the
I do have
flame.
the upper half as well, but
Silent but deadly.
who's the biggest Skylander? So for the longest time, it was Ninjini. If you're talking about like height, I believe Nightlight is now the tallest.
Deadly.
If you're wondering like width or weight, I don't know. Yeah, Chatterbug, we're getting down there. We got the damage figures here. I still have to go through the creation crystals and then do vehicles and magic items, but we're close. Wolf Shadow. As I mentioned in the video about the mystery boxes, I have approximately 300 items. I'll be splitting them into 25 boxes, putting 12 figures in a box. That is, of course, assuming they all work. I still need to test everything that's out there. So I can certainly replace a few figures if some of them aren't working. I'm already going to have to add a few figures because I think there's like 290 out there or something. So I'll add 10 more from the shop to make it an even 300. But yes, 12 in a box. Like I say that right at the end of the video, like put it up on the screen even for you. 12 figures for $25, a little over $2 a figure. That's what you got.
That's first, questions later.
No, Robo does not go in the mystery box.
Croak and roll.
Chatterbug, yes, we did get Robo. Sorry, I totally missed that. We did get Robo today. We got Robo. We got a bunch of other Imaginators. Other big notable one is like Egg Bomber Airstrike that we don't get too often. But yeah, a lot of the mid-range Imaginators. I mean, not the no Wildstorm, no Chompy Mage, no Chaos, no Pinata, no Hood Sickle, no Chain Reaction, but most of the other ones.
Max to the max.
Showing signs of growth.
Max to the max. Let's ruffle some feathers. I'm spreading my wings. Let's ruffle some feathers.
spot burn.
Looking.
See spot burn.
Slice and dice. Does my power please? Slice and dice.
Yeah, no broken figures today. A bunch of damaged ones, but no broken figures. It's always good to see. All right. How about some creation crystals? Let's do this. First up, we have our undead bowslinger. Wow, that's bright. Oof. Not really feeling undead on this one. I guess got the mummy arms and the bone tail, but no, this is just kind of all over the place, right? It's crazy. I don't know. It's not for me. Not for me.
Cower before the air.
Default username. Do you have any idea how the Sky Amiibos are able to switch seamlessly without interfering? I don't. I've always wanted to take one apart. So maybe if I get a damaged one at some point, or a broken one, I can take it apart and see. Like, I've always kind of wondered, are there two chips in there, and it's just kind of activating, deactivating one? Like, when you flip it, I think it kind of breaks one connection and completes another connection. But I don't know actually what happens. But I do want to find out at some point. All right. Air Sentinel.
Really get any spookier? Guess we'll
No.
see.
Oh man, like part of me thinks that if I just hit the randomize button, it would turn out better than this. This is not for me, not my style at all. Is anyone else out there like this? Wrong color, not an Air Imaginator. I don't know. Just seems all over the place. Flip that one. Let's move on to the magic. Magic Swashbuckler. I don't know. Like, swashbucklers are definitely hard to do, but I don't think they accomplish this. Kids have no style. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. This is what we got. This is what we got. And this is why we delete them. Actually, no, that's not why we delete them. We delete them so you can create your own.
Welcome to the
How about fire? They got anything better for fire? Looks like they didn't even try. Oh man. And I love that They didn't even bother with the body on this one. They went for the invisible. They just gave it the parts that give you like extra stats, right? They give you the armor. And they leveled this up to level 46. Level 46 with no body. Yeah. That's my kind of guy right there. He has the fire exploding from within, right? That's what that is. I don't know. Yeah. It's hard to judge if that's intentional or if it's, but yeah, level 46. That's gonna be a beefy character there. And I mean the stats aren't bad either. Those are some pretty good stats on there. There you go. We'll see. We'll see. Gaming Matt.
Welcome
Started
to the
watching after getting back in
Crystal
Skylanders.
Master.
A great YouTuber. Well, thank you.
Create your
I appreciate
very
that.
own Imaginator.
I'm glad you enjoy my content. All right, last one here. We got Magic Sorcerer.
Sarcasm.
This isn't looking good, folks. This is not looking good.
Oh yeah.
Once again, just all over the place. Like I feel like all of these, they kind of tried to use the rainbow. They just, everything's a different color. And things aren't really cohesive. Just all over the place. I don't know. Not for me. Not for me. Now there's 2 mats. Hey, it's not as bad as in my high school class. I had 7 mats. That was confusing. That one's done. Get this last crystal reset. Yep. Cool. Crystals are reset. All the figures gone. Got the damaged ones. Let's move on to some vehicles, I think. When will we get to play with the 2 we made again? That's a good question. I mean, probably not again to like another Super Saturday or something where I play the games a lot. But yeah, the Imaginators we made as a group, I'm very happy with how those turned out. Mike Noy gives it a 2 out of 10. Yeah, those were not great Imaginators at all. They really weren't. All right, we got a few vehicles here. Get through them. No traps today, I just realized. Out of all that stuff we had no traps. We had trap masters, but no traps. Sad day. Yeah, Circuit Breaker and Dark Smasher. Those are some good characters there. Oh, we need a Nightmare playthrough. That could be fun, honestly. Because like I said, those are 2 good characters, I feel. So it wouldn't be completely out of the question to attempt a Nightmare run with them. And like Imaginators, you can level up so high. Like, I don't know what my max is at right now. But we could get him there.
Stealth Stinger.
Yeah, Earthen Avenger, the swashbuckler with no legs, and the ninjas with no torso, and like I understand that they're trying to add in some variety and such, but I would almost rather that instead of saying all ninjas have no torso and all swashbucklers have no legs, just make those options, right? Give us that option for any character that we build. You can say, maybe I want to make a knight that doesn't have legs and instead has a tail, right? Or something like that. But they went the other route and said, no, this is the style of all ninjas, and this is the style of all swashbucklers.
Charging up!
Hi, Magna. I don't even know how a blindfolded nightmare mode would even work. Like, if I can't see, there's no way I'm making it through. Like, especially online. Like, if I was doing it live, and I had like people shouting instructions at me or something, like, go left, attack now. Like, that could work, but if I'm just blindfolded and you're watching over the internet, like, that doesn't really help me. If I'm blindfolded, I can't read your comments.
Shield Striker.
Damien.
Stream.
Spotlight item this week is going to be Green Flame Firebone Hot Dog. Green Flame Firebone Hot Dog. But there will also be a Royal Double Trouble available for sale. It will not be the Spotlight item, but it will be at auction. So I'll throw that out there too.
Dive Bomber.
Oh, impressive numbers!
Dive Bomber. Sea Shadow.
Yeah, default username. I'm with you. The weapon attacks to have customizable colors, and the weapons themselves, like that, I feel was an oversight. Like, you can't change the color on weapons. That seems really off to me. What's up, man? You can double check on the auction site if you go to sclauctions.com. I think okay, well, before I get too far, I just realized this Sea Shadow is damaged. It's missing the tail here. I don't know how I missed that before. It's weird. Anyway, that's damaged. But
Sky Slicer.
I think everything sold last week. I would have to double check and see if everything got paid for. But you can check that yourself if you go to sclauctions.com, and if everything says out of stock, that means it all got paid for. Yeah, I think, like, I know everything got bids. I think everything got paid for, but I have to double check. And the final vehicle, Hot Streak.
Hot Streak.
Just your standard Hot Streak.
Charging up!
Hot Streak.
All right, everything was bought from the auction last week. Cool. All right, so that is all of our vehicles. So just jump down and run through the few magic items we got. And we can call it a day. You prefer Imaginators or Trap Team? Oof. Probably Trap Team. Trap Team is solid. Imaginators is definitely up there too, but probably Trap Team, I guess. High day falls on Monday. That is random. That is very random. All right, so a few reminders as we finish up here. Should have we'll have an unboxing stream on Friday. We'll also have the auction stream on Friday, so should be a shorter-ish unboxing at our normal time on Friday afternoon, 1 p.m. Central Time, and then we'll go for the auction stream at our normal 6 p.m. hopefully. And then the shop will get updated on Saturday as normal. As we've been doing for the past, has it been a month yet that we've been in this new schedule? 2, 3, 4 weeks? I don't know. Somewhere in there. So that'll be fun. But pretty normal week, I guess, overall. Pretty standard week. Nothing funny about it, but hope to see y'all there. Because that is the last item. So I'm going to get out of here. I will see you all on Friday, I hope. If not, have a good weekend. And we'll see you next week. Have a good day, everybody.